Hello, hello everybody. I hope we are having a fabulous Friday. I am hopping on here for our Friday lunchtime learning, and I'm going to make sure my audio is working real quick. Yes, it is. We're good to go. Okay, so Friday lunchtime learning. We are here. So last lunchtime learning, which was 2 weeks ago because we do them bi-weekly now, Coach Kelsey did a Cooking with Coach Kels. Oh, look, she hopped on, like right on cue. Yeah, so last lunchtime learning, Coach Kelsey did a Cooking with Coach Kels and did the shrimp stir fry, which we also made in our home, and it is absolutely delicious. So if you didn't watch that lunchtime learning, go back and watch that one. If you are here for today, then and you know what's going on, then you're very excited because we're doing a sword and shield workout. If you don't know what's going on, that's what we're doing. We're just doing a sword and shield workout. So we've done a couple of these before. I always try to change them up when we come on here. So we're going to assemble as Valkyries and come in to do a strength, agility, and precision-based little 15-minute to 20-minute workout with the sword and shield. We'll do a little bit of a warm-up. We'll do just some sword work, singular, working on our sword techniques. Then we'll add the shield in, and then we'll put it all together with a nice little combo we're going to be learning. And then at the end, we'll do a nice little cool down. So it's going to be short, but it's going to be intense. We're going to be combining mobility, conditioning, and combat all into one. If you have a sturdy object for your shield, great. A backpack does well because you can just loop your hands, or a pillow and you stick your hand in the pillowcase. If you have an actual training shield, fantastic, from BMC, and you got one at one of our events and you purchased one, great, you have a training shield. If not, and you don't have any of those options, you can always hold the shield with a body weight based exercise. And then for the sword, if you have a PVC pipe, if you have a broomstick, if you have, I'm trying to think, anything else. I mean, honestly, even like a little water bottle, just so you have something to hold, would be good too. But if you have a BMC training sword, you can use that as well. No blades, so we're not getting hurt. Safety first. Okay, so with that being said, have a sturdy object to be your shield, have a stick or training sword for your blade, get your water, or I'm drinking some creatine, get your creatine ready, and we are going to dive in. Well, we're going to step in, we're not actually going to dive. But first we're going to start with a little bit of warm up, so we're going to use our shield and do some torso rotations. So we're going to get right into it because I have a lot of things I want to teach you guys, and so we got to make sure we use our time. So we're going to grab the outsides of our shield, we're going to pull it in close to our chest, and we're going to rotate back and forth. Now some things I want to make sure you notice is that your feet are facing forward, they're not turned out, they're not turned in. We also have a good spinal alignment, so my back isn't arched, I'm not slumping, nice straight spine, shield's going to come in, and then we're just going to rotate back and forth to get a little bit of a loose spine, open, keep going back and forth. And then from there, we're going to let the arms go away from the torso a little bit to add just a little bit more momentum. Ooh. And maybe, if you're lucky, your back will crack like mine did. And a little bit looser, a little bit farther away. 2 more. 1 and 2. All right, spine's all warmed up. From here, we're going to go into some shoulder retractions. So again, you can hold the shield here. For this one, if you want a little bit more difficulty in the shoulder warm-up, you can hold the handle and put your thumbs next to each other. What we're going to do is we're going to retract and protract our shoulders back and forth while holding the shield to give us a nice little warm-up on our shoulder blades. So the arms are going to go out in front of us. Nice neutral spine. Start. And then from there, we're going to push the shoulders out as far as we can, protracting, and then pull the shoulders in. And again, push the shoulders out. And then from there, pull the shoulders in. And one more time, push the shoulders out and pull the shoulders in. Good. So from there, we did shoulders, we did spine, now we're going to do some hips. So, working on our balance, shield's going to go over our head, and we're going to do knee, circle, and down. Knee, circle, and down. Notice I'm not like going all over the place. I'm trying to keep my balance and isolate the hip and the glute, which my hip is very sore from my leg day yesterday. So I am already feeling these. All right, one more each side, open and open. Now this time we're going to go backwards. So we're going to open up and forward. Up and forward. Up and forward. Up and forward. More. Up, forward, up, and forward. All right, so my body's all warmed up. I hope your body's all warmed up. From there, we're going to move into just some sword work. So get your training sword, your broomstick, PVC pipe, whatever you're using. Hydrate. This is not an ad. I just think you should hydrate. It's important. And from there, we are going to move to some sword techniques. So we're only actually going to do one today. I know I usually do like 2 to 3, but this one has like 3 phases, so I didn't need a whole bunch of different techniques. And this one's going to be part of the combo that we do with the shields by the end of today's workout. So a couple little things about when you're doing sword techniques. One, you don't want to hold it down here. It's not very helpful. Hold it up tight. If you want to do 2 hands, you have a long sword, great. If you have a short sword, you can do 1 hand. Make sure we're tucking our fingers in like we're making a fist. We don't want any broken fingers or anything exposed. Sticking with the pointy end. And I know it's like, oh yeah, no, I know that. But for specifically with this technique we're going to do, some people call it figure eights. One of the old medieval terms for it is krumpau. It's K-R-U-M-P-A-U. So specifically for figure eights, when people are doing these, especially when it's in a exercise capacity, we don't always think about when we're striking to strike with the blade. So that's why I'm saying, reminder, to stick them with the pointy end. When you're coming this way, you don't want to be coming this way and hitting them with the flat side. That's not going to do anything. You got to hit them with the blade. So a couple things to take into consideration when you're coming down in the strike, whatever strike you're doing. Make sure you're hitting them with the part that's actually going to do damage. So with that being said, we're going to hold the sword in front of us. I was going to say shield. It's not a shield, it's a sword. And I want you to imagine we're going to make figure eights with the tip. So right now, we are starting with an isometric of the wrist, trying to keep the elbow and shoulder as stable as possible. Now, you can use your wrist to manipulate the blade, so I'm not just not moving anything. I'm moving my fingers, moving so that I can move the blade wherever I need to. So we're going to do figure eights. So, or I guess it would be more like an infinity sign because it's sideways. We're going to do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And then from there, we're going to make it bigger. So we're going to add the elbow and the wrist in, trying to keep the shoulder as stabilized as possible. So starting, coming down, and cross. I wish I had like a crayon on the screen that I could draw. So see, this is the motion we're looking for. So down, across, across. So we're hitting with the blade. I'm not slapping them with the side of it. Add a little bit more elbow into it. And then we're going to get a little bit bigger. And you can start moving your hips a little bit so you're in the motion. And we're going to get a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger until we're getting full wrist, elbow, shoulder. And I'm moving my hips with it because, as you guys have learned in many of classes, we got to put our hips into things. We don't just stick here, we got to strike. Now we're going to do the other side, just for practice. I know most of us are righties and we're going to stab them with the right hand, but this is also a workout, so we need to train both sides. So we're going to come down and around. Just the wrist first. 2. And it's always harder with the non-dominant side. 3. 4. 5. And then we're going to add a little bit more. So coming down and around. 1. 2. See that figure 8. 3. 4. 5. And then from there we're going to make it a little bit bigger. So we're coming down and across. Got to move forward a little bit. Down, across, and across, and across, and across. 2 more. 1, 2. Okay, so we train both hands. So your arms should be nice and warmed up. My muscles are fatigued. So that figure 8 strike is what we're going to be adding to the shield technique. So what we're going to be doing with the shield is we hold our shield, right? Yep, okay, holding our shield, good. From there, we're going to break it down into 2 more parts, and then we're going to combine everything together. So, shield's going to come up, and we're going to do, this is low guard, we got mid guard, high guard, dead man's guard. We're going to do high guard. So, elbows out and up here. So that's where we're coming to. So we're going to do inside block, like someone's trying to come around and stab us. So we're going to block with the shield. High guard strike. We're going to do that a couple times as reps. So we're here, block, strike. Again, we're here, block. So you want to move a little bit to kind of get behind the shield, strike. So here, block, strike. All right, so we're going to do 5 reps on that. Make sure we really got it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's the inside block with high guard strike. From there, we're going to learn how to punch with the shield. So today specifically, we're going to do a monkey punch. So when I say punch with the shield, now in the past we've punched this way, which is also like you can do a block with that. But what today we're going to do is I want you to envision that your fist is here, like this. And we're going to strike. So if you want to give someone like a nice bloody nose, that's what we're going for. Strike. You could do it sideways as well. Strike, strike. But today we're doing what we call a monkey punch. So we're going to strike and down. So we're going to do 5 of those on each side so that we can get a workout in, and then we'll add it all into the combo together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the other side, I'm going to face sideways this way so you can see it. I'm moving in to the movement, not just staying planted and extending my arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we got the monkey punch. So now we're going to combine it all together. So we have the inside block, high guard strike, the monkey punch, and then the figure 8 or the krum pao. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how to do it. So, we are here, breaking it down. And I'm going to face sideways too so you can see it. So we're here, ready to fight, getting ready. We're going to inside block, high guard strike. As this comes back, this comes here, punch, 1, 2. So that's where that wrist turn comes in. So we're going to go across and across. Slice their torso, slice their neck. So we're here. Block, strike, punch, step forward, slice. All right, so now we're going to do it, I'll face this way so you guys can see. So we block, strike, punch, cross, step. I'm going to do it this way. Block, strike, punch, cross, step. Okay, so now we're going to do it 5 times in total that we have what we're doing. So we have 1, and back, 2, strike, punch, cross, step, 3, strike, punch, cross, step, 4, punch, step, and 5. Block, strike, punch, step, and back. Okay, so that's the quick little circuit I wanted to give you guys today. We're going to cool down now. I really wanted to teach you guys a combo because it's not something that we get to do very often. Usually we're doing like the lunges or the side lunges or the overhead lifts, so I really wanted to give you guys like a combo today, and it's still a workout. My shoulders are definitely sore, and we got some balance in there for our hips for stability. So with that being said, we're going to cool down a little bit, coming to our hands and our knees, planting the hand down, inhaling the right hand up. We're going to come into thread the needle, bring the arm through, and to the shoulder. Take a nice big deep breath here. Inhale, come back through. Exhale down. Inhale up. Other side, thread the needle. Take a nice deep breath here. And up. From there, we're going to place our hands down. Take our knees out wide. I'm going to turn to face you so you can see. Knees are going to come out wide, come into frog. You can either stay here or you can sit back to your forearms. Take a nice deep breath here. Sometimes I like to move a little bit. I notice it feels good on my hips to get a little spinal movement in here. Some people even do like cat-cows to get the hips moving a little bit. And then lastly, we're going to bring our knees together, coming into child's pose to stretch our arms, let the spine round. And then we're going to come through into seal. So we're going to push the hips towards the ground, try to keep the legs together, open up the chest, look up, fingers turned out, back through to child's pose. We're going to do that one more time. Extend the arms above the head. And inhale, come through. Exhale, back. And that is our quick little 15-minute workout today. So I hope you guys had a blast. I know I did. That was really fun. My shoulders are definitely feeling it, which is a good thing because my legs are sore, so I'm balancing it out. So if you loved today's session and you want more of things like today's session, we are releasing the Valkyrie regimen, Body, Mind, and Blade 6-day program a 6-day split 4-week program. And that is going to be released next month, which is literally like next week. So this program is designed to build strength, resilience, and mental fortitude all through progressive training. And the best part is, like today, it has sword and shield training in it. So this has been one of the biggest requests I've had from you guys, is to really make a program that focuses on the sword, shield, and combat techniques that we do in our Valkyrie training in our like in-person classes. So for the 6-day split, because 6 days sounds like a lot, but when I break it down, it'll sound a little less overwhelming. So day 1 of the 6-day split is functional fitness and combat. So you do full body strength, endurance, and then combat drills. So martial arts, punching, kicking, all of the fun offense. From there, day 2 is sword and shield mastery. So that's going to be precision control and endurance-based weapon training. Day 3 is Valkyrie meditation and breath work. So you'll take a breath from your workouts and train your mind to be warrior focused. Day 4 is application and circuit training. So we take all the functional fitness, combat, and sword and shield training from days 1 and 2, and then we apply it so that we can kind of make combinations in application. And then from there, day 5 is Valkyrie mobility. So you'll get a kind of cool down from your workout on day 4, where you'll do some deep mobility work to keep you strong, flexible, and injury-free. And then day 6 is another Valkyrie meditation and breath work. So we'll, again, work on sharpening the mind so that it's just as sharp as our blade. So it's day 1, functional fitness and combat, day 2, sword and shield, day 3, meditation, day 4, application and circuits, day 5, mobility, day 6, meditation. So overall, it's about 3 workout days and 3 recovery days to make a 6-day split, which is really cool. I'm very excited to have it go out next month. Anyway, so just wanted to tell you guys about that. If you guys want more information about this program, I will drop the information in the link below in the comments. And other than that, that is all I have for today. I will give you a little sneak peek that there's a whole bunch of really cool stuff coming out in March, which literally starts tomorrow. So keep your eyes open. And other than that, that's all I have. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I hope you have a great March, and I hope you have a wonderful 2025 if I don't see you again. Who knows? Bye, guys.